day there are good things happening all around us, oh yeah. Every day there's something good, ooh, 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 ooh. Something good. If I can't find something good, I can make good things happen. Be a helper, be a friend, share a smile, lend a hand. Good morning. The more I help, the happier I am. Every day there are good things happening all around us, oh yeah. Every day there's something good, woo, 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 woo. Something good.
Isn't that a sweet song? Every day there is something good happening all around. And I like the ooh, ooh. Well, it is Saturday and it is story time, and I am so glad that you are here. And I was just looking out the window, and today it's a gray day, at least so far. But you know what? There are so many good things that are happening. Yesterday we had sunshine, and today it's a little bit gray, but we are here and we're going to have fun and we're going to have stories. And guess what I found out? I found out that today I think is a really special day. And I did not know this before, but there is something called National Quiet Day. And today is National Quiet Day. And so I thought that would be a wonderful opportunity to explore books about being quiet. And we're going to start with this one. And this is called Quiet Wyatt. National Quiet Day. February 25th. Who knew? Quiet Wyatt. In a loud, loud town is a loud, loud street. I'm just going to pause it there because I want you to look at the picture. And you can see, can't you, there are lots of things that are making noise. And I want you to imagine, okay? Oh, do you know what that is? That's a sledgehammer. And a sledgehammer is super powerful, isn't it? Because it bashes up the concrete. And it is very loud. What else do you see here that's loud? Vehicles can be loud, can't they? That truck might be loud. Oh, look. I think that dog's barking. And I think that's loud. There's a helicopter. Helicopters can be very loud, can't they? Do you see those little musical notes? It looks like somebody's playing music and it's coming out of the window. On this loud, loud street, there is a loud, loud school. And in this loud, loud school stands quiet, quiet, quiet. Why is Wyatt so quiet? Can he roar like a lion? He can. He can roar like a lion, but today he is quiet like a mouse. Can he howl under the moon? if I weren't covering. There we go. Not covering up the moon. He can. He can howl under the moon, but today he's as silent as the stars. Can he rumble like thunder? He can. He can rumble like thunder, but today he sounds as soft as one tiny raindrop. Listen to Wyatt roar like a lion. Hear him, whoo, howl under the moon. Cover your ears when he rumbles like thunder. But not today. Usually, there's no one louder than Wyatt. But sometimes it's good to be quiet. And that's the end. Quiet. Wyatt. And I really like that because he can be loud, right? He can roar like a lion, but not today. And he can howl under the moon, but not today. So I just think, I really like that book. Quiet, Wyatt. Sometimes it's really nice to be loud, and sometimes it's nice to be quiet. All right, so let us sing another song. Get my music up here. There we go.
Love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh.
Whether you're loud, quiet.
Love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. Oh, I love you so. My love for you is as big as a tree, bigger than a whale living in the sea, larger than the moon up in the sky, it's true. I love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. I love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. Oh, I love you so. My love for you is strong as glue, stronger than an ox and a donkey true. The strength of a diamond doesn't compare, it's true. I love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. I love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. Oh, I love you so. My love for you goes as high as a kite, higher than an airplane taking flight. My heart swells up when I think of you, it's true. I love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. I love your knees, love your toes, love your belly, love your nose, oh, oh, oh. Oh, I love you so. Oh, I love you so. Oh, I love you so.
I like that. Whether you're quiet or loud, I love you so. I think this is a really, really sweet book. This is called A Quiet Girl. We just had Quiet Wyatt. We just had a boy, and now we're going to have a girl. And it's a new book for me, and I'm excited to share it. A Quiet Girl. Mary was a quiet girl, and she had quiet thoughts. She stepped quiet steps and whispered quiet words. Be careful, bird. Because Mary was quiet, she heard things that nobody else heard. A dragonfly buzzing through the air and the soft sigh of the sleeping dog next door and the gentle creak of the tree at the end of the street. Look at the doggy dog. Mary had always been quiet, but there was just one problem. Nobody could hear her. I met a bird today. Oh, speak up, honey. A small gray bird. Huh? Called a peaceful dove. He has a nice loud voice. So actually, it's hard for Mary to be heard over a hair dryer with a blender, or when somebody has headphones on. So Mary tried to speak up. The peaceful dove feeds on the ground, but roosts and nests in shrubs and trees. She's on a ladder. She's speaking up. Look at me! Wow, a peaceful what? But it still wasn't loud enough. Lawnmower, weed whacker, trampoline, all making noise. So Mary decided to be quieter than she'd ever been before. And suddenly the world unfolded around Mary as her senses were filled with more beautiful things. A leaf hanging from a fine thread of spider silk, and the smell of freshly cut grass, and the tickle of the breeze ruffling her hair. And now that Mary was very quiet, her family hardly noticed her at all. So she became so quiet, she felt like she just wasn't there. At first, nobody missed Mary. And then a small gray bird appeared at the window. "Mary," said Mom, "is this the bird you were..." "Mary? Where's Mary?" "Mary," called Mom. "Mary," called Dad. "Mary, Mary, Mary, Mary!" And their calls grew louder and louder until the whole neighborhood echoed with the sound of Mary's name. "Mary, Mary, Mary!" Finally, Mom and Dad stopped calling, and they fell silent, and they listened. And wind chimes clinked in the breeze, and bees hummed as they danced in the clover. And then, at last, the most marvelous sound of all, Mary's voice singing a small song. La-dee-dee-dee-la. Mary, said Mom, where have you been this whole time? Oh, have you been here this whole time? Yes, whispered Mary. But we didn't hear you, said Dad, until we were quiet, said Mary. They didn't ask her to speak up or use a loud voice, and instead they sat beside her and listened for all the small, wonderful things that lay hidden in the world. Isn't that a lovely book? A quiet girl. And I just love that very last page because you can stare at it for quite a while, can't you? And just imagine all the different sounds. So today, again, is National Quiet Day, which I think is really cool. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. I like this song because this is an echo song. Ready?
You'll sing a song and I'll sing a song. We'll sing a song together. You'll sing a song and I'll sing a song in warm or wintry weather.
Either way.
You play a tune and I'll play a tune. We'll play a tune together. You'll play a tune and I'll play a tune in warm or wintry weather. Alright, Toby, hum a line.
You'll hum a line and I'll hum a line. We'll hum a line together. You'll hum a line and I'll hum a line in wintry weather.
Whistle a while.
You whistle a while and I'll whistle a while. I can't really whistle. Together. You'll whistle a while and I'll whistle a while in warm or wintry weather.
Alright, now everybody sing.
You'll sing a song and I'll sing a song. We'll sing a song together. You sing a song and I'll sing a song in warm or wintry weather.
Play a tune.
You'll play a tune and I'll play a tune. We'll play a tune together. You'll play a tune and I'll play a tune in warm or wintry weather.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da.
sing a song together. You'll sing a song and I'll sing a song in warm or wintry weather.
I think that's a fun one. All right. This is another new book for me. And this is called The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet! Exclamation point. And so this is a clever book. And it's written by someone who lives in Georgia, but uses some Spanish in the book, and the illustrator is Russian. So it's a really interesting, wonderful cultural mix. And I hope that I can read it okay. You can see the Russian influence there. Once, there was a village where the streets rang with song from morning till night. Dogs bayed, and mothers crooned, and engines hummed, and fountains warbled, and everybody, I love this, everybody sang in the shower. Everyone and everything had a song to sing. This made the village of La Paz a very noisy place. It was hard to hear, and it was hard to sleep, and it was hard to think, and no one knew what to do. So they fired the mayor. Now, they were a very noisy village without a mayor. So they held an election, and only Don Pepe promised peace and quiet, and he won by a landslide. And the next day, a very polite law appeared in the village square. No singing in public, por favor. And things were getting better already. So in Spanish, we know that means please. So no loud singing in public, por favor. But more laws soon followed. No loud singing at home. No loud singing. No singing. Basta! Quiet already. Until the noisy village of La Paz was as silent as a tomb. Even the tea kettles were afraid to whistle. Some people, they left the village, singing loudly, and others stayed behind and learned to hum. And the rest were just grateful to have a good night's sleep, for crying out loud. Seven very quiet years passed, and then one evening, a saucy gallito and his family wandered into the village and roosted in a fragrant mango tree. So there's the rooster, the gallito. And when the little rooster woke the next morning, he did what roosters are born to do. He said, "Kikikikiri!" As his rotten luck would have it, the mango tree beneath the cranky mayor's window. Sorry, let me start that again. As his rotten luck would have it, the mango tree beneath. Take 3. As his rotten luck would have it, the mango tree grew beneath, there we go, the cranky mayor's window. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You there, groused Don Pepe. No singing, it's the law. Well, that's a silly law, said the merry gallito. Smell this sweet mango tree. How can I keep from singing? Then I'll chop down that stinky tree, huffed Don Pepe. Will you sing then? And the plucky gallito shrugged. I may sing a less cheerful song, but I will sing. And he did. Kick-kikiri! Kick-kikiri! Still singing, snapped Don Pepe. You have no tree, remember? I have no tree, said the gallito, but I have my hen and chicks. How can I keep from singing? Will you sing if I throw you in a cage alone? Threatened Don Pepe. I may sing a lonelier song, said the stubborn gallito, but I will sing. And he did. Kick-kikiri! Kick-kikiri! Why are you singing now? Growled Don Pepe. You have no hen and chicks. No hen and no chicks. The gallito sighed. But I still have corn to eat. How can I keep from singing? Oh, and if you have no more corn, said the mayor. I may sing a hungrier song, said the headstrong gallito. But I will sing. And he did. Kick-kiriki! Kick-kiriki! Aren't you hungry, you crazy bird? Said Don Pepe. Claro. Of course, said the gallito. But if the sun can still shine despite this world's troubles, how can I keep from singing? And if you never see the sun again, snarled the mayor, and he ran for a blanket to cover the rooster's cage. I may sing a darker song, the brave gallito called after him, but I will sing. And he did. Can you hear him singing? Even in the dark. As the Gallito song echoed down the soundless streets of La Paz, it stirred an old familiar longing for a time when everyone and everything had a song to sing. Not so with Don Pepe. Singing gave him indigestion. The next day, Don Pepe stumbled out to the yard in his nightshirt, and he tore away the blanket and he pleaded, "You have no tree to roost in, no hen and no chicks to comfort you, no grain to fill your belly, no sun to drive away the shadows. Why, oh why, are you still singing? Promise to stop, and I will set you free." And one by one, a quiet crowd began to gather in Don Pepe's yard. I sing for those who dare not to sing, or who have forgotten how, said the Gallito. If I must sing for them as well, Señor, how can I keep from singing? And if I made you into soup, the mayor thundered, I suppose you will still sing if you are dead. And the entire village held its breath, waiting for the Gallito's reply. Dead roosters sing no songs, he said. Ha! Crowed Don Pepe. Sure, he had won. Isn't this an amazing book? But a song is louder than one noisy little rooster and stronger than one bully of a mayor, said the Gallito, and it will never die as long as there is someone to sing it. And there was. Look, it's the whole village. Wow. Can you hear them singing? Can you imagine their singing? Wow. Adios. And once again, there was a village where the streets rang with song from morning till night. And this made it a very noisy place to live. And that's just the way everyone liked it. And that is the rooster who would not be quiet. Isn't that an amazing, amazing book? Wow, wow, wow. 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 But but a song is louder than one noisy little rooster and stronger than one bully of a mayor, said the gallito. And it will never die as long as there was someone to sing it, and there was. That, I think, is one of the most powerful and amazing stories that I've ever read, and it's so wonderful that I could read it to you today. It is good sometimes to be quiet, even when we know we can be loud. Sometimes we choose, don't we? And that's nice that we have that choice. And sometimes it's good to be quiet so that we can actually hear other things, right? And woo! Sometimes being quiet is not what we're meant to do, because we're meant to be able to sing a song. So that is incredible. There are so many more books about being quiet. This one's really good. I don't think we have time for this one, but this one's called Quiet, and it's an unusual book. Actually, it's by a French author and illustrator. Not that makes it unusual, but they have an interesting approach to both the illustrations and to the story, so that's a good book. This is a beautiful book. This is called The Quiet Place, and it's an exchange of letters back and forth between a young girl and her aunt in Mexico. And so I like it because it goes back and forth with letters. This is a lovely book, and this is a book about a young girl who uses her artwork to be her voice, which I like. Oh, there's so many good ones, so many good ones. And this is a fun one. This one is called As Quiet as a Mouse. And yeah, they're wonderful. All right, well, it has been a delight to be with you today, and whatever you do on National Quiet Day, I hope you have a good day, and every time this is true. Sometimes sniffles are loud and sometimes they're quiet. I always like to pretend I'm playing a violin. Instruments can be loud or quiet. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, a feeling you know that I'll be back. We march next week. And I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. This is my favorite time of the week. Thank you for letting me read stories. Thank you for listening and for singing along. And happy National